It's we haven't done that a lot. So when that happens, any team's tough to beat. But I was proud of our. It started with our defensive effort in the second half, and I was proud of that, and it led to making shots, and I think that together was the difference. Exactly. And it's part of being, I talked to you, Terry, and our beat writers about being an inexperienced team, but sometimes it's the coach not having a good feel for the team either. I think we overcoached a little bit with those two out. We were running a lot of sets and bogging ourselves down. The Temple was playing good defense too, but we were making it easy for them to play good defense because we were just trying to go through certain guys because everybody was out. That was not smart on my part, and they were very prepared for that. And then the second half, we kind of opened it up a little bit and had a little more freewheeling offense, and that helped us.
Your defense kind of sparked everything in the second half. You had 9 points before they even took a shot. What was it about your defense coming out of that?
Well, Jeremiah and Justin, even though they're freshmen, the two things they do really well is guard the ball, on the ball. Now, off the ball, they're freshmen. But this Temple team, if you they'll find the weak link on you and get to that guy and isolate him. They did it to a couple of our guys. Everybody noticed. But those two were two of our best on the ball. So when we had them in there the second half, it really helped our defense.
Can you explain, when you get the ball and you get down to the low block, can you explain what you're looking for, what you're waiting for,
Normally I just go in there to score first, and then our other guys are cutting off the ball, and they do a really good job cutting off the ball. So just being aggressive when I get it in there, and then other guys moving without the ball, they do a really good job, and I'm able to find them pretty easily.
How did you guys feel at halftime?
We were good. I mean, we were positive. We knew we had to make adjustments and stick to our game plan. And I think the second half we came out and got stops on the defensive end, and it helped us and gave us easy opportunities on the offensive end.
Jay, do you have a philosophy on three? You shoot 7 at 18 earlier this year, that's so high. And then you battle the games where you try to take the ball inside. It's just a question of what you get.
Yeah, it is more that. I mean, we're always searching. We're searching for threes, and then certain teams take that away, and it does open up other things. You just it's one of the things we haven't been great at this year, being a young team, is just recognizing that all the time. I thought we did a really good job tonight. We call it mixing it up, just reading what they're taking away, and that takes time, and we're getting better at that.
Jay, Temple was 2 of 16 from three, and they're not the best three-point shooting team out there. Was kind of heading into this one, more focusing on stopping them inside, but kill us from outside a little bit.
And I think one of the things they do a good job of is, and they're similar to us, we're not a great three-point shooting team. We're good, but if you take them, there's always that fear that you can get hot and it can open the game up. So you still got to guard it. Like some teams that aren't great three-point shooters, they don't shoot it. It's easier to guard them. They shoot them, and it spreads you out. That's why they get to the basket so well. So you're always afraid they could get it going from three. We are, at least.
Jermaine, what were some of the defensive keys you saw for the rest of
the some of the defensive keys is just, helping our man out on the ball. Rose, Pierre Lewis, they're great isolation players, and having support behind the man guarding the ball is the biggest key for us, and then, go pursuing the rebounds.
I was just catching a shoot when I had opportunities. Our 5 men and other guys were dribble handing off and setting great screens and getting me open. So credit to my teammates for finding me early on, and I just was confident in stepping in to shoot.
So did you feel that Sadiq was pressing a little bit early on?
You know what? He's only a sophomore, and he was definitely not right tonight. I don't know if it was pressing. It's something we're going to have we talked about a little bit at halftime, just it's all about how you handle those nights. You know, he's a great shooter. His shot wasn't going in. Now, he did a lot. He defended really well, and he had 5 assists. So he hasn't had a night like that this year. So it's all about learning how to handle those nights. You know, one of our terms is shoot him up, sleep in the streets. I would have liked to have seen him shoot him up a little bit more, even though it wasn't going in. But he'll learn. He's a smart guy.
Jake, could it be as simple as just making those shots in the first half? Collins or few, everybody else was kind of quiet, and then when everyone else was hitting, did it kind of open things up for them?
Yeah, like I said, yeah. And in the first half, when we didn't have Jeremiah, and Jeremiah gets guys shots, Justin Moore makes shots and gets guys shots, and we didn't have those two in, and we should have got Jermaine more involved in the first half. That was on me. I was a little, just not a good decision. Sometimes coaches make good decisions, sometimes they make bad decisions. But in the second half, we said we're going to open this up, and then that helps everybody.
Jay, another outright Big Five title for just your reaction.
I'm very proud of that. I mean, it's something we'll talk about at the end of the season. Like, we got to go out to Paul Wednesday, so we never spend too much time on that during the season, just the next game. Just like people were talking about us about the Big East going into this game, and we said we don't want to talk about the Big East. Like, this is a big game. Our next game's a big game. So we really work on that. So, I mean, it's great. I'm happy. But at the end of the year, we'll look back and be proud, very proud of this.
Any other questions?
Thank you, guys.
Jay mentioned just, winning the Big Five title, the first time you're going against Temple, coached by Aaron McKee. Kind of how do you assess this first season now having played?
First of all, they got injured players. I said that to them. I said, I hope they get everybody back. And a couple of the guys that have been hurt coming back can really help them. I think Mormon and Perry are really big parts of what they do. But I think he's a great combination of Fran Dunphy and John Chaney. I think he's a really good combination. You can see they have certain aspects of both of them, and really good aspects. They're going to be really good, and they are a really good team. I think he's going to. I don't want him to be real good here, but he will be. He will be.
Thank you.
Thanks.